Lesson 40. Topic: Preparation for Death. Episode Part 2. All the people in this group share the same spiritual learning character and tend to reach the same level at roughly the same time. Right now, you are in a spiritual state where the aura surrounding the earth is gradually improving. There is a lot of energy in the atmosphere that allows the spiritual evolution to awaken in many people, bringing forth what they carry within. Therefore, if those of you with this spiritual character wish to learn because you want to prepare for death, which is only an immediate step, as I said before, do not worry about what others think of you. You must learn to be persevering, aware of the truth within you, which is the authentic path you must follow in this reincarnation. You have been graced with this knowledge, and if you help others, you are also helping yourselves, because in doing so, you are weaving a network of positive energy that circulates among this group of people. In this group of people between 20 and 40 years old, those nearing 40 should have already reached a certain level of spirituality if they started in their 20s or around that age. If their lives have been somewhat detached from spirituality, when they reach 40, they generally experience a great psychological conflict because their intuition tells them they need to accelerate their spiritual evolution, as they believe death may be near. The concept of time that humans have is not real at all. The universe is never in a hurry regarding spiritual evolution. Sometimes the process accelerates only in certain cases where people are already evolved. In the case of ordinary people who want to learn, who feel they must learn, but don't know where to begin, the universe has another path reserved for them. The path it reserves for most people. If you don't learn in this incarnation, you will learn in the next. The goal is to gradually open the door to that knowledge so that the person interested in this evolution can begin the path in this incarnation or in any of the following ones. It doesn't matter. As you can see, I'm not talking about people who are afraid of death, who are elderly, or who are in the process of dying and see death very close. In these cases, spiritual evolution isn't necessarily positive. Things done in such haste are generally done poorly. The person rarely learns what's necessary for a good death process that will benefit in their next spiritual evolution. In these cases, what occurs is a false conviction that what they have learned is enough. They are simply hoping that the sins they have committed, according to their beliefs, can be erased from their memory, so to speak. In their beliefs, they think that if they have acted wrongly in this life, they will be punished in the next. And they are not entirely wrong, but the punishment isn't what your religions describe. To help you understand, hell does not exist. There's a similar place called the lower astral plane. It's a lower dimension, the one closest to Earth, to your physical dimension, where the feelings generated by humanity, which tend to be quite negative, quickly seep into these lower astral dimensions. This creates a truly negative, dark environment full of fear, from which it seems impossible to escape. Only suffering exists. Most people in this mental state, aware of their wrongdoing and that they can't completely erase it, insist on convincing themselves that it can be eliminated. This isn't true. Karma exists for everyone. In the end, they will have to pay for what they have done. What they can aspire to is a good death, in the sense that you understand a peaceful death, a peaceful transition from the physical world to the spiritual world without having to pass through the lower astral plane or spending as little time possible in this infernal lower astral plane. End of part 2.